Hello guys, and welcome to another collection video for today. And this time it's my children's compilation VHS collection. Now I'm doing this because this will mark my 200th video on my channel. And so let's continue on with the video. So the first VHS I've got is Watch with Mother. So here's the front, the side and the back. And this contains the following programs and episodes: Picture Book, in Paper Lanterns, Andy Pandy in Prom, Bill and Ben in Seeds, Rag, Tag and Bobtail in The Hazel Twig, and The Wooden Tops in Introduction. And here is the tape. And inside, we have an advertisement for some Postman Pat VHS tapes, which are Postman Pat 2, Postman Pat 3, and Postman Pat's Big Video. Some Phone Sam VHS tapes, which are Phone Sam 2 Lost Cat and Phone Sam 3 Sam's Day Off. Some Jack and Nori VHS tapes, which are Saddle Bottom, 10 in a Bed, Raging Robots and Unruly Uncles, and The Church Mouse. Some Chumps and Child Trilogy VHS tapes, which are the Chumps 1 The Greenhouse, Camberwick Green 1 Mickey Murphy, and Chigley 1 A Present for Lord Belbra, and Andy Pandy VHS, the Watch with Mother VHS, which I'm showing you right now, Bill and Ben Flower Pot Man, Preschool Replay, Stop It and Tidy Up, Up VHS, and the Charlie Chalk VHS. The next VHS I've got is Children's TV Favourites. Here's the front, the side and the back. And this contains the following programs and episodes: Postman Pat in Postman Pat's Birthday, The Shoe People in Can You Keep a Secret, Paddington Bear in Please Look After This Bear, Fireman Sam in The Kite, James the Cat in Friends, The Adventures of Noddy in The Great Car Race, Will Quack Quack in Honey, an excerpt of The Snowman, which is The Snowman's Ball, Super Ted in Super Ted on the Stolen Rocket Ship, and Spot in Where's Spot. And here is the tape. The next VHS I've got is Children's TV Favourites Volume 2, and this contains the following programs and episodes: Postman Pat in the Postman Pat song, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends in Thomas and Gordon, Spider in Spider in the Bath, The Junglies in Albert's Tooth, Pingu in Pingu Delivers the Mail, Spot in Spot's Birthday Party, Huxley Pig in Huxley Pig Goes Flying, Rupert Bear in Rupert and the Pirates, Paddington Bear in Paddington Cleans Up, Mr. Men and Little Miss in Little Miss Trouble, Anytime Tales in Elmer and I Want a Cat, Nellie the Elephant in Nellie Rescues Mrs. Maple's Moggy, Favourite Nursery Rhymes in Bow Wow Says the Dog, The Wheels on the Bus, and the Frog He Would a Wooing Go, Bump in Bump's Upside Down Friend, Rosie and Jim in School, and Grandpa in A Day at the Seaside. And here is the tape. Sorry this is taking so long. Just trying to put the tape back. And there we go. And the next VHS I've got is the biggest ever preschool video. And this contains the following programs and episodes: The Junglies, in Say Cheese Everyone, and Flying South, Bump, in Bump's Lost Button, and Bump in the Clouds, The Herbs, in Persona Betty, the Snake Charmer, and Sage's Singing Lesson, Broomstick Cottage, in The Monstrous Marrow, and On the Roof, Huxley Pig, in Huxley Pig's Home Movie, and Huxley Pig and the Village Fate, Mr. Men and Little Miss, in Little Miss Splendid, and Little Miss Neat, Anytime Tales, in I Want My Potty, and Toucan, Paddington Bear, in Paddington and the Mystery Box, and Keeping Fit, The Adventures of Parsley, in The Egg and the Nap, The Tales of Aesop, in the Quack Frog, and the Hares and the Treasure, Will Quack Quack, in the Coal House, and Cousin Percy, Wimpole Village, in the Nasty Gale, and Adventure Camp, Tell Me a Story, in Jack and the Beanstalk, and Dick Whittington, and Favourite Nursery Rhymes, in A Clip of It. And here is the tape. And the next VHS I've got is My Best Friends. Here's the front, the side, and the back. And this contains the following programs and episodes: Noddy's Toyland Adventures, in Noddy's New Friend, Rupert Bear, in Rupert and the Night, Rosie and Jim, in Automata, Postman Pat, in Postman Pat's Birthday, The Herbs, in The Chives Catch Cold, Fireman Sam, in Brass Band, Revolting Rhymes, in Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Astroform, in Astro Dragon, Spider, in Spider Comes to Stay, Super Ted, in Super Ted Kicks Up Dust, Pingu, in Pingu's Circus, Paddington Bear, in Do It Yourself, Sooty, in A to Z of Animals, and Tots TV, in Camel. And here is the tape. And I can't really read the print date on this because this sticker is covering it. And inside is the list of programs and episodes, and the producers who are involved in making it. The next VHS I've got is BBC Television Children's Favourites. Here's the front, the side, and the back. And this contains the following programs and episodes: Noddy's Toyland Adventures, in Noddy and the Broken Bicycle, Pingu, in Pingu and Pingu at Home, and Pingu Goes Fishing, Funny Bones, in The Pet Shop, Postman Pat, in Postman Pat's Fighting Day, Spider, in Just a Spider, Joshua Jones, in Haywire, Tales of the Two Fairies, in The Stolen Present, Fireman Sam, in Bentley the Robot, and Charlie Chalk, in Arnold's Night Out. And here is the tape, and the print date is the 26th of June 1996. And inside we have an advertisement for some VHS tapes, which are The Very Best of Watch with Mother, The Very Best of The Magic Roundabout, The Very Best of Bill and Ben Flower Pot Men, Pingu 4 Pingu the Chef, which I've got, Noddy 3 Noddy the Milkman, which I've also got, Funny Bones Bumps in the Night, the very best of Postman Part which I've got, the very best of Foam Song which I've got as well, Spider, I'm only scary because I'm hairy, Wallace and Gromit the Wrong Trousers, which I've got, the Boris Series 2, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, The Animals Surviving Wood, The Adventure Begins, Mr. Blobby, BBC Television Children's Favourites, which I'm just showing you right now, Tales of the Tooth Fairy's Mission Toothbrush, Playdays Animated Alphabet, and Playdays Lizzie Sing-Along. And the next VHS I've got is Children's Preschool Favourites, the 1995 release. So here's the front, the side and the back. And it doesn't list the programs and episodes on the back, so I've had to make my own little list. And this contains the following programs and episodes: Teddy Bear Sing-Along in ABC Alphabet, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends in Special Attraction, Sooty and Co. in Camping Out, Four Ways Farm in The Sound of Music, although I'm not exactly sure, Rosie and Jim in Gingerbread Man, The Wind in the Willows in an excerpt of the film, Teddy Bear Sing-Along in 1, 2, 3 Numbers, and Broom in Broom and the Big Chase. And here is the tape. And inside we have an advertisement for Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Thomas and Stepney, and some other Thomas tapes. It's Sooty and Co. camping Out, and other Sooty tapes. Apes, Four Ways Farm Ups and Downs, and Moonstruck. An advertisement for Rosie and Jim, Gingerbread Man and other stories which I've got, and other tapes. An advertisement for The Wind in the Willows 2-on-1, which has a tale of two toads and spring follies. A Teddy Bear Sing-Along ABC Alphabet, and 1, 2, 3 Numbers. And finally, there's Brum 2-on-1, which has Rescue and Other Stories and Wheels and Other Stories. And it also advertises The Big Chase. And the next VHS I've got is the greatest BBC children's video ever. So here's the front, the side and the back. And this contains the following programs and episodes: Fireman Sam in Spot of Bother, Pingu in Pingu's New Kite, Spider in Spider in the Bath, William's Wish Wellingtons in William the Conqueror, Clangers in Fishing, Nursery Rhyme Time in A Clip of It, Noddy's Toyland Adventures in Noddy and the Special Key, Funny Bones in Bumps in the Night, Harry Jeremy in Ice to See You, The Little Polar Bear in The Egg, and The Animals Surviving Wood in Adventures of Fox. And here is the tape. And inside is the same advertisement as BBC Television Children's Favourites. And the last VHS that I've got to show for this part is BBC Children's Cracker, the 1995 re-release. So here's the front, the side and the back. And this contains the following programs and episodes: Noddy's Toyland Adventures in Noddy and Father Christmas, Pingu in Skiing, in Barney the Dog in Barney's Christmas Surprise, Pingu in Sledging, The Little Polar Bear in The Snowstorm, and Fireman Sam in Snow Business. And here is the tape. And the print date is the 30th of September 1998. And inside, we have an advertisement for Fireman Sam in Action, Fireman Sam 2-on-1, the Okie Doke VHS, The All-New Adventures of Mr. Blobby, Blobby Vision, The Very Best of the Singing Kettle, Williams and Wellington's William and Berkshire, Postman Part 2-on-1, Postman Part in the Hole in the Road, Wallace and Gromit The Wrong Trousers, Wallace and Gromit A Close Shave, The Adventures of Farmingwood 3 Tales, Nursery Rhyme Time, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Pingu, Pingu's Birthday, Noddy the Champion, Pingu's Big Video, and the greatest BBC children's video ever, which I've shown a minute ago. And I think that does about it for part 1 of my children's compilation VHS collection. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for part 2. Bye bye.